Welcome you all for this video lecture. Myself, Dr V Subramanian, Assistant Professor, PG and Research Department of Biotechnology, JJ College of Veterans, Pudukkottai. In this video lecture, I am going to discuss about basic and fundamentals of stem cells. First of all, what is stem cell? Stem cells are those cells that have the capability of self-renewal and differentiation. The cells that have the ability to continuously divide and differentiate into various kinds of cells like brain cell, nerve cell, kidney cell, etc. The body is made up of about 200 different kinds of specialized cells such as muscle cells, nerve cells, and skin cells, etc. All cells in the body comes from stem cells only. Yes, in this fixer shows the stem cell have the self-renewal capacity. That means the stem cell itself will produce the stem cells. And another one capacity is stem cell can produce a differentiation of cells. That means specialized cells such as muscle cells, nerve cells, and etc. Next, classification of stem cells. The there are four types of stem cells is there. First one is totipotent, second one is pluripotent, third one is multipotent, fourth one is unipotent. First of all, what is totipotent? Totipotent cells, each cells can divide it into new individuals. That cells are called totipotent cells. Examples, the cells from early embryonic stage, that means 1 to 3rd days, the the embryo produced the cells. That cells are called totipotent cells. Then we go for pluripotent stem cells. The pluripotent stem cells can form any cell type. That means different types of cells. The 200 different type of cells is called pluripotent stem cell. For example, some cells of blastocyst, that means morula stage, during the morula stage, means 5th to 14th day, the cells are produced. That cells is called pluripotent stem cells. Then third one is multipotent stem cell. The cells differentiated but can form any number of other tissues. That type of cells is called multipotent stem cells. For example, fetal tissues, blood cells and adult stem cells, etc. And final one is unipotent. The unipotent means the able to contribute to only a single mature cell type. For example, it's like muscle cells or blood cells or nerve cells, etc. Then in this figure shows the classification of stem cells. In these stem cells, that fertilized egg converted into totipotent stem cell during the first to third days, that cells are produced. That cells is called totipotent stem cells. Then the totipotent stem cells converted into pluripotent stem cells for that 4th to or 5th to 14th day. That cells is called pluripotent stem cell. That's a pluripotent stems coming from the blastocyst containing the pluripotent stem cells. Then the multipotent stem cells. The multipotent stem cells are 200 different types of cells. That cells is called multipotent stem cells. For example, hematopoietic stem cells, nerve stem cell, mesenchymal stem cells. In this multipotent stem cells, the hematopoietic stem cells produced blood cells, and the neural stem cells produced nerve system. Mesenchymal stem cell produced connective tissues like etc. Then we go for cell division of stem cell. There are two types of cell division occur in stem cell. First one is asymmetric division and symmetric division. The asymmetric division means stem cell can produce one stem cell and another one is differentiated cells. Then the symmetric division means the stem cell can produce both stem cells Otherwise, the stem cell produce both differentiated cells. The differentiated cell means that like nerve cell, brain cell, kidney cell, like that. In this figure shows the a single cells that can produce two stem cell. That means symmetric division. Or another one example is the stem cell produce different types of many cells. Then we go for asymmetric division of stem cell. When the egg cell fused with the sperm cell, that fertilized egg is formed. After the fertilized egg, the 8th day of embryonic egg cells. After that, the embryonic cell converted into blastocyst. That blastocyst stage is it produced pluripotent stem cells. That pluripotent stem cell can produce or can involve asymmetric division. That means the muscle cell produced muscles and another one is stem cells. One like that one stem cells and another one is differentiated cells like neuron cells and erythrocyte cells, etc. Then we go for kinds of stem cells. There are three kinds of stem cells there. First one is embryonic stem cell and embryonic germ cells and adult stem cell. First we go for embryonic stem cells. The embryonic stem cells come from 5 to 6th day old embryo. They have the ability to form virtually or any type of cells from in the human body. That cells is called embryonic stem cells. Then we go for embryonic germ cells. The germ cells are derived from the part of the human embryo or fetus that will be ultimately produce egg or sperms. That cells is called embryonic cells. Then we go for adult stem cells. Adult stem cells are undifferentiated cells found among specialized or differentiated cell in the tissues or organ after birth. In this figure shows the stem cells. The embryonic stem cells means the blastocyst containing the embryonic stem cells. The adult stem cells means the fetus containing the adult stem cells. Then we go for source of stem cells. The stem cells are produced in the different part of our body. Uh, First one is blastula. It produced embryonic stem cells, and fibroblast. It produced induced pluripotent stem cell, and heart cell. It produced cardiac stem cell, and fat. It produced mesenchymal stem cells, and simultaneously the bone marrow stems can produce the mesenchymal stem cell as well as hematopoietic stem cell. The blood produced the hematopoietic stem cells, and skeletal muscles produced myoblast stem cells. Then that stem cell converted into different type of differentiated cells. That means somatic cells in our body. Then we go for locations of stem cell in our body. There are several locations on the stem cells presence. First one is brain, blood vessels, skeletal muscles, and peripheral blood, bone marrow, liver, gut, heart, and skin. Finally, in the teeth. Thank you.